Are you also a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo? Do you also want to know about his net worth? What are the most expensive things that Cristiano Ronaldo owns? Well, don't worry, you will get to know everything in this video, and by the way, what do you think? Do tell me in the comment section. Welcome back to Money Future. Today in the next few minutes, I am going to take you inside Monaco's expensive $350 million penthouse, so make sure to watch the video till the end. As one of the greatest soccer players of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo has managed to achieve everything imaginable. From the Champions League to La Liga, the Premier League, and countless other trophies, Ronaldo has done it all. Because he is so talented and has been so successful in his career, Ronaldo has been able to earn an incredible sum of money, with the Portuguese soccer player being one of the richest athletes in the world. With the major endorsement and sponsorship deals, Ronaldo has become an incredibly rich man, and because of that, he has been able to buy some very expensive things, and within this list, we will rank 10 examples of that. 10 watches. Most people own a watch. They're not only fashion accessories, but they're also useful in being able to know the time. Yet most people's watches don't cost $1.8 million like Ronaldo's does. Ronaldo has a wide collection of watches, often showing them off during events off the field where he is able to dress up, which he did during his move to Juventus when he had a watch designed by Jacob & Company. The watch was customized especially for Ronaldo and featured 424 white diamonds, with the timepiece reportedly costing $1.8 million, a huge sum of money for a watch. 9. His own wax model. This is not only an expensive item that Ronaldo owns, but it is also a slightly strange one, with Ronaldo actually owning a wax statue of himself worth $25,000. It might not be the most expensive item on this list, but simply for its uniqueness, it has to be included. Ronaldo first spotted the model in a Madrid museum and then hired the designer to make a replica. The hair on the statue is natural, coming from India, with the stylist making sure it was perfect. Why would he want this or where he puts it is unknown, but it is a rather odd thing to own of yourself. 8. Fashion. On to a slightly less strange item now, or should we say items, as Ronaldo certainly has a wardrobe to be admired for any fashion lover out there, with incredible designer clothes that would make the Queer Eye team happy. Ronaldo is a good-looking man, which is why he is often chosen for modeling shots, and why brands constantly want to work with him, and a large reason for that is because of how he takes care of his appearance. He is known for constantly touching up his hair and ensuring he looks his best, and purchasing the very best in fashion is part of that, regardless of the cost. 7. Cleaners. While this isn't something that Cristiano Ronaldo owns, it is something that he pays for on a regular basis, having a cleaner to keep his houses looking fresh on a regular basis, ensuring that his luxury homes are always looking great. Another role that his cleaners have is to actually keep his trophies looking fresh and clean, with the trophies constantly being polished and shined up so that they can look as good as possible in his cabinets. It might not seem like a major expense, but when you own several properties that need to be maintained on a regular basis, things start to add up and need to be kept up. 6. Sneakers. While he might not need to pay for any football boots, having secured a lifetime deal with Nike that will see the company provide Cristiano Ronaldo with the latest and greatest boots available, he does need to purchase himself new trainers. As we previously mentioned, Ronaldo is a big fan of fashion, and that certainly extends down to his shoes. Ronaldo has a vast collection of shoes and sneakers, all of which set him back a pretty price. The talented forward certainly doesn't have a problem purchasing the latest sneakers possible, especially limited edition trainers, which help him stand out even more. 5. Fine wine. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't seem to have any issues with purchasing expensive items, with money being no object for the world-class soccer star, which is why he had no problem splashing $27,000 on 2 bottles of red wine. Ronaldo was in the famous Scots in Mayfair, London, when he bought 2 bottles of the most expensive red wines in just 15 minutes, sharing it with the table, which shows that money isn't too much of a problem for him. Very few people are able to splash out such a large amount of money on a couple of bottles of wine in a short time, but when you're a millionaire, it becomes less of an issue. 4. Car collection. As well as having a massive love for all things soccer, Cristiano Ronaldo is also a well-known car enthusiast, having a wide collection of vehicles to choose from in order to get from his home to training. Ronaldo owns a Lamborghini Aventador, which is a superb sports car, but that is only the beginning of his collection, as he also owns a Bentley, a Porsche, a Mercedes, and a Bugatti, making his garage be one to be envious of. Ronaldo is clearly not just a fan of speed on the pitch, but also off of it with those purchases, owning some of the fastest and most expensive cars on the market right now. 3. The most expensive car. Speaking of his car collection, there is one car in particular that deserves attention all on its own, with the Juventus star owning the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, which is actually the world's most expensive car. Setting him back a sizable fee of $18 million, the Bugatti is certainly one of the most expensive items that he owns, and is a car that he will likely treat very carefully, with this being a prized possession. This one-off model was picked up by a secret buyer that turned out to be a soccer star, who quickly made news all around the world for owning such an amazing vehicle. 2. Various properties. It shouldn't come as a surprise that a multimillionaire athlete owns several different properties, especially one who has moved around several times in his career due to various transfers. Cristiano Ronaldo currently owns a villa in La Finca, Madrid, which is worth $7.1 million, although it is unlikely he will be keeping that in the long term, considering he now resides in Italy. However, Ronaldo also has an apartment in Manhattan's Trump Towers, which is worth $18.5 million, as well as an apartment in Lisbon, Portugal, with Ronaldo having some very impressive properties. 1. A superjet. Topping the list of expensive things Cristiano Ronaldo owns is his very own private jet, which is worth around $32 million and is capable of holding over a dozen people on any one flight. His Gulfstream jet really is the pinnacle of luxury and class, and shows just how hard he has worked throughout his career. Considering his fame, it isn't a surprise that Ronaldo would want to travel in this way, and when you can afford to do it, why not? This could be one of his secrets to success, with Ronaldo being able to relax and not worry about the hustle and bustle of busy airports and planes when he can simply use his own, choosing exactly who travels with him. Now, what I am about to tell you will blow your mind. You might be surprised to learn that Ronaldo is actually named after former US President Ronald Reagan, courtesy of his mother and late father. My parents named me after him because they both liked his name and thought it sounded strong, he told GQ. I know that my father admired him. Born in 1985, Reagan was still president at the time of Ronaldo's birth, but Reagan, being his dad's favorite actor, was the catalyst for choosing his name. The Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport. Madeira, an autonomous region of Portugal, is where Cristiano Ronaldo was born and raised before switching to Lisbon to embark on his professional career. Ronaldo has always spoken fondly of the small island he came from, and in turn, Madeira wanted to honor their international superstar. In 2016, it was announced that they would be renaming their airport to Madeira International Airport Cristiano Ronaldo, though it is still commonly known simply as Madeira Airport. He joined the long list of figures throughout time who have had an airport named after them. The year following the announcement, the unveiling happened. As well as the name change, the airport also commissioned a bust which went viral for all the wrong reasons. After attracting unprecedented attention, the bust was eventually replaced with one a little more replicable to Ronaldo. Despite the bumps along the way, the gesture is indicative of just how much Ronaldo means to Madeira and the pride they feel towards him. So guys, that's all for today's video. If you like this video, then give the video a thumbs up and smash the subscribe button so that you will never miss any updates.